Well, welcome, you guys. We have already been rolling in laughter, and we're 7 minutes in. So this is a good way to start an event. I am so grateful to hear fun facts, funny facts, sad facts, right? Mine was kind of sad, but whatever it was a ton of fun getting to know you guys. So just a little overview is I want to encourage participation. That's what we are all about in IOME. I don't want this to be like a, hey, sit back and listen to me go on and on. I want to know who you are, what you do, why you do it. I want to leave you guys walking away from tonight's event feeling like, dang, that was good. That was good for my soul. That was good for my self-care. I'm happy I joined. I want that to be the environment for tonight. And so participate. We are going to be doing giveaways. In fact, I need to get my little spinner deal going, so I will get that going. That'll be a ton of fun. We have some goodies even from some of the partners that are joining us tonight, and so we will do that as well. And even if you wanted to invite a friend to join right now, send them the link or the meeting ID and they can jump on, even if they have no idea what IOME is, because I know for a fact we are going to benefit from what Jessica is sharing with us. I don't care who you are. You've experienced stress, you're either in it or you have before, or you're going to be stressed sometime in your life. And so we can all benefit from what Jessica's going to teach us here in a little while. So I wanted to start off with introductions. I want to know a little bit about each of you, and my business partners share what you do and what you're partnered with and why you do it. We want to know the good stuff, right? The why. I think the why is always so important to know, because I know I connect more with that than anything else. So share your name, share what you do and why you do it. If you are a member, share what made you join tonight and maybe something that you love about IOME. Okay, I'm going to start I'm going to start with our members. I'm going to start with Brittany, because I'm going to have the therapist share separately.
Okay, sorry, I was texting my sister.
Oh no, you're good. I called you out because I pick on you. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. I like it. I'm just sending her the link real quick. So I'm Brittany, and I really wasn't paying attention, but I've been a member of IOME for, I don't know, since the beginning. Yeah. So, yeah, it's been good. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
And I've had such a great transformation since I started, just dealing with trauma and dealing with a lot of issues that I had. I am like a completely different person now than I was a few years ago. So yeah, I just love it. I love being a part of everything, and so that's why I'm here.
I adore you. Thank you, Britt. Appreciate you. Okay, let's just move down the line. Juliana.
My name is Juliana. I have been with IOME a few months now, and I met Becky at one of the Fort Collins fitness festivals, which was super fun. I love getting to know local companies and such. I'm a realtor, so it's really important for me to stay up on that and stay connected. And I love getting one-on-one time with Becky, and it's really been focused on keeping my head in like the business game, and being like having the entrepreneurial mindset and keeping it that way. So it's a totally new transition for me in this world, and Becky's really helped me realize some awesome things and stay on top of my stuff. So thank you.
You're so welcome. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Ariel, I'm going to pick on you next.
Taking notes. I'm Ariel. I own a Jeep, and I'm the only female in my house, so I'm the princess. And I think I've been with IOME since November, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
A little while. And I help Becky with social media.
Woo-hoo.
And before all of this started happening, I was taking advantage of all of the discounts. I'd get spray tans and facials, and it was so nice to have just time in between dropping my kids off at school, working, going to work out, to have me time to not have to deal with kids touching me all the time. Someone else can touch me and massage my face, and kids just aren't the same. And now I feel like once all of this is done, I want to start getting into more. I feel like I just started dipping my toes in, and then everything shut down.
Yes.
So,
oh, I hear you.
I'm excited to use my membership more and more.
Good. Oh, I'm so grateful. And you've been an asset to IOME with social media support and everything. So you're kind of a big deal. Lauren, will you share? She's one of our business partners, and share a little bit about what you do, friend.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So my name is Lauren. I actually live in Texas. I'm in Waco. But our company is Atlas Nutrition. Amy's also a coach with our company. We do custom coaching for all of our clients. We're big on taking care of our clients in a sense of just not a meal plan. We like to take care of their mindset and how they're going to apply it to life and what they can do with it. So I've been coaching personally for almost 6 years now, and I love it. It's probably been the best thing I've ever done. I primarily work with women too, and seeing women change and what they can do and how strong they can feel, seriously, it is my favorite thing. I love it. I love what I do. But we do, like I said, all custom coaching, and we have our supplement shop too. So just the shop and coaching, that's all I got going for me, I guess. But
no, so much. I just signed up with Lauren, so maybe say a little prayer. I'm going to drink my wine and enjoy it right now before we officially start. But I hear that I can still enjoy things, which is good. So we're so grateful. We're really, truly excited about having you come on board for multiple reasons. And I think what I'm excited about is you offer such a wide spectrum to someone like me who doesn't necessarily have much advanced skills in that department. I was trying to be nice to myself there.
From every level, which is nice. We do contest prep also, so we prep people for bodybuilding shows, and
that's
then
so cool.
Lifestyle as well. So it's pretty
awesome.
Pretty fun. Yeah.
Okay, and they are giving a little freebie away, a free consultation and a t-shirt, right? Yep. Yay, cool. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So glad you're joining. Amy.
Okay. Good? Can you hear me? Yep. The mute thing? Okay. Okay, so Lauren kind of prefaced that with, I'm on here for 2 reasons tonight. So one being I am a coach with Atlas Nutrition as well. So there's that, but then the other reason is I own Nova Tans, which is a tanning salon in the Water Valley area located in Windsor. My fiance Justin and I do. And so if, the ladies or even the gentlemen would like to pamper themselves and we've all been quarantined. We know you're pale. That. So we do spray tans, and then we also do UV tans. I think a lot of people know that, you can go to a tanning bed and you can get a tan. Great. But, a lot of people don't also think of maybe the vitamin D benefits that you could get. So if you have anxiety or depression, or if you work nights instead of days, something like that. So, pamper yourself, come in, get a little bit of vitamin D. Not only is it warm and cozy, but then you can also get some bronze color, if you have an event coming up. We have a really cool thing called cocktail where you lay in the bronzing bed and immediately followed up with the spray tan. So I don't know, come in, bronze yourself, and it's a cool lot. Everyone's super friendly. So
I love that. I can't wait. That's going to be so beautiful. Yeah, they just partnered officially today, right? And so we are so excited to have them on board. I can't wait to get you officially announced to the IOME world.
We actually created a package just for IOME members, so it's not available to anybody else. So it's just kind of like a starter package, which is discounted for everyone with IOME. And so if you come in with your membership ID, it's just a little something for you. And what that is consisted of is you have 60 days to use it, and it's 4 sessions in our level 2 bed, which is a mix of UVA and UVB rays. So there's sunlight rays and then also the bronzing rays. So you have 4 sessions in that, so you can stand or lay with 2 free, or not 2 free, but just 2 Versa Spa sessions. So you get 6 tanning options for $47.99, and you have 60 days to use them once you purchase it. So
that's so good. Perfect timing right now, right?
Yeah.
Yay. Cool. Thank you. I know. I can't wait to see your space. You were explaining it. It sounds beautiful. So awesome. Thanks, Amy. We're so glad to have you. Miss Janelle.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, pretty girl.
I'm glad I get to follow Amy and Lauren. First of all, because I love Atlas, and I was working with Livy up until all of this started, and I've lost some gains just from different kinds of workouts being home. But I've been doing my best, and still totally just, I've loved it. Opened my eyes for me to how do I guess what my body does best with food. So like I've learned an awesome breakfast for me is actually a lot more than I was eating before, but it has kept my blood sugar more balanced. So it's been so good. So I'm just going to say, yeah, you guys are amazing. And I'm glad that you guys are partners and we're Facebook friends, but this is our first time, you know, like,
well, that's cool.
So yeah, you guys have a good thing going on, and Justin's so awesome. Okay. So about me, let's see. 2 days ago, we celebrated our gotcha day for 2 of our 4 kids. So just because that's fresh in my mind, I'll share that. Our story involves foster care that led to adoption, something I never thought I would do.
So cool.
Thought it was for other people to do, you know, foster care and adoption. Like, oh, I could never, right? I had all these reasons in my head. But it's really part of our story because what we do for work now, I mean, our job, what my husband Andrew and I do full time, is in the space of mental wellness, being mentally well. And it's also why I love IOME and why I love what Becky's created and all the support people around this, because I need it. It's good for me too. Being in this space, I have to constantly be checking, am I walking the talk? I mean, I'm talking about people being well mentally and optimizing our mind and having resilience with stress. And so it's helping me to just balance out. I had a session with Sheila today. I mean, it's just so good, and it just fits right in. I don't want to just, you know, have a successful business and not be thriving at home.
Yeah.
And I don't want that for anybody else either. I want us all to do success well. And so anyway, that's really what we do. We work on the gut-brain connection, the gut-brain axis. And I'm at Gut Brain Access on Instagram, and it does look beautiful thanks to the Jeep Princess. It's like, oh, it's so pretty. So it's good to ask for help. So that's what I do. And yeah, 4 kids, 9, 10, 10, and 11 right now.
Oh my gosh, so fun. Okay. I adore you guys. I echo everything you said. It's just so cool to be in the same arena of wellness and mental wellness, physical wellness, all of it. So we just love having you on board. Okay, let's see. Elaine, I have you next. How are you? I'm so glad you're on.
I'm checking you out.
I'm so glad. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a realtor, mother of 2 adult children.
Okay.
My son is a demolition / he does demolition on asbestos and meth labs.
Okay.
My daughter is in the Navy, and I just got off the phone with her. I gotta go.
Oh,
Hi. But yeah, she's actually in Florida right now on a mission, so that's where she is right now. She's stationed out of Virginia. I know Becky through church. Was a good place to land. I lost my husband 3 years ago, and feel that the pastors there have certainly guided me through this whole process. I'm dealing with some health issues, so this is the time to check this out. Listening in on your conversations, I was sadly a year after Ty passed away, was diagnosed with diabetes, which just totally threw me off. But the doctor said it had a lot to do with the stress I was under. Then I just finally gave in. So I am wrapping my head around this, you're diabetic, and trying to figure out the diet thing. I have found having to stay home has caused actually more stress on me, and my eating habits I was really doing, I thought, pretty good. But I just noticed I'm definitely eating a lot of carbs. So yeah. I'm feeding the monster you know. I'm not really buying into this. I'm more stressed that I can't work. For 6 weeks, we couldn't go out and work because we couldn't show properties. We finally are able to do that. And so things are starting to ramp up, but we still have to wear a mask. We have to wear gloves, and, you know, so it's not normal. It's just not. I don't think there'll ever be a normal like we knew it before this all came down. So that's me. I rambled on a little bit. You probably know more about me than you want to know.
Oh, never. No, I'm so grateful.
I'm here to listen in and see if this is maybe an avenue I should go down.
Awesome. We're so glad you're here, really, because even if IOME is a great fit for you because of all these incredible partners that could be supportive, great, you know, but even if not, you're going to be able to walk away with some really good stress relief like all of us are going to and all of us need. So I'm so glad that you're here. I really am. I'm glad.
Thank you for letting me hop
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then Kristen, can I have you share? We're just sharing a little bit about ourselves. I now know that you're Brittany's sister, so hi.
Hi.
Yeah, that's all I know. So tell me a little bit more about you.
So yep, I'm Brittany's sister. I'm currently in nursing school. So that's really stressful and it takes up my whole life. And I have no social life because of it. So I'm just excited to learn about ways to reduce stress. That's about it.
Totally. Okay, well, good. This is going to be perfect. I know that there's a couple of fellow nurses in this group, and so they get it.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I've heard a lot of good things about you through Brittany.
Good. Oh, good. We just adore her, so I'm sure I'll adore you just as much.
Thanks.
Okay, I will introduce Jessica in a little bit, and then my therapist I'm going to introduce in a second too. I want to just tell you guys a little bit more. Most of you know me pretty well because I'm pretty transparent and pretty authentic, so you get to see the real me most of the time. But for those of you that don't know me as well, my name's Becky. I am the founder of IOME. I'm a licensed professional counselor. God put this in my heart 2 years ago in a couple months, and I am so grateful for what has come from it. And I'm so grateful that I listened and was obedient in it. And it's just been incredible. I like what Lauren was saying. I just echo that. It is so fun. I love doing this work. You know, I love seeing the transformation. I love seeing people being able to overcome, whether it's the mental health stigma or the self-care stigma or both or all of the above. That I'm so grateful, and it's been a blast seeing it transform in the last 2 years, because we officially started in September, but I did a pilot program 2 years ago in May, and Brittany was one of my very, very first. And so how cool is it? So that's our heart. You know, the mission is to be able to create guilt-free self-care, and we do that by providing discounted self-care, quality self-care services and products through that vetted process of interviewing and talking and getting to know and hearing personal reviews from my business partners. So that way, when I say, Brittany, you would love Janelle, or Brittany, you would love going and working with Atlas, or go get that spray tan, or whatever it is, I am like, rest assured, I know that you're going to get the highest quality. And that right there is so, so beautiful. And then of course it's discounted. So that's always a little added perk. And so another part of the IOME mission that isn't as direct is the mental health care and overcoming that mental health stigma. Because I think if I was to start this business and say, hi, my name's Becky, I'm a therapist, period, end of story, I don't know that we would have had the impact that we've had thus far, because a lot of our members come on board because they're excited about the one-on-ones, they're excited about the discounts, they're excited about, they know they need the self-care, and then we get to talk to them about what mental health looks like, and that's when they say, oh, I could really benefit from that. I don't know that they would have come to us if it was just for the mental health. Does that make sense? And so I think I hope that it all makes sense that I'm doing it in the way that I am, because I want it to be easy. I want it to be simple for people to get their mental health needs met. And a huge piece of that, of what we do, is the prevention. I know my therapist can agree to this and attest to this, that I would see over and over again my clients in that traditional therapy route where they would come in and they were already at that depression. They were already at the devastating thoughts and destructive thoughts and behaviors. They were already past all of these things. And I saw so many indicators that led to that could have been prevented, right? And I do believe with my whole heart that quality self-care can prevent those things through EMDR, through therapy, through counseling, this support that we can offer. We can rewire the brain to take that preventative approach to, prevent the depression from setting in, from the anxiety from turning into consistent regular panic attacks, prevent the grief from turning into an addiction, right? Prevent burnout from causing somebody to quit on a whim like it did me and when I was in the field. And so that's my heart in that bigger picture. So I wanted, of course, this month is all about mental health awareness. So I wanted to shed a little bit of light on that. And I'm going to have my therapist just jump on for a minute, just kind of like you guys did, sharing a little bit about who you are, what you do and why you do it. Same thing, like what are you passionate about with working in that mental health field? And then we will move over to the energy work, which is really fascinating. And I think it's going to be cool for all of us to learn some good self-care strategy. And stress relief strategy. So Sheila, can I pick on you first? Can I just say quickly too, Sheila is blowing my mind amazing. She has been, you truly, I'm like looking at you. I don't know where you are on your screen, but I'm looking right at you. And I just have to tell you, Sheila, that you have truly been an asset to IOME in every way. Like the people that are working with you, the feedback I hear directly from them it makes me want to cry. It's just a beautiful thing that you are offering these people. And I'm so grateful that I snagged you up and you're part of IOME because I love my people so much and I want to offer them the best of the best. And I have just heard such incredible things. And you are a smart cookie. She's EMDR trained and crazy passionate and crazy skilled in that avenue. And so, girl, I'm so grateful. Anyways, and apparently she writes songs and raps, which is really cool as well. So anyway, Sheila, introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm going to actually scroll over so I can see some new faces. So I'm Sheila. Nice to meet all of you. I actually moved to Colorado. Gosh, it's been almost, I think it's 3 years this June. We came from San Diego. We were a military family. My husband retired from the Navy and the Special Warfare Program. And so we needed to change the venue. San Diego, I love San Diego, it's home, but coming out here, it's just been a nice change of pace for him and for our family. And I have one son and he is just turned 16. So we're like officially a week out from licensing and I'm getting more gray hair as I'm thinking about it. I am not ready for this transition in life, but he's pretty awesome. And then we have a dog and she's a sweetheart. As far as just what I do, my background's in trauma therapy. I actually was back in San Diego as a lay counselor for about 5 years. And I would see people from all walks of life, from prostitution, drug addicts. We even had refugees from the Congo that would have severe traumatic experiences. And so just being in that environment, there was a lot of really good things that I could do to help people, but I was stuck. I was like, man, there's got to be more to this. So I got into my grad program, really became obsessed with how the brain works and started learning about EMDR and just trauma in itself and how it affects us long term. And that's just become a passion for me. So I absolutely love helping people go from like a place where Becky's talking about where whether you've landed on depression, whether you've landed on anxiety, or it's a preventative thing, just helping people move from those hindering thoughts that keep them from functioning and moving them into a place where they're thriving. I think by far the most favorite thing is to see someone and they sit in front of me and you see the tears come because all of a sudden they have this revelation of whatever's held them back and whatever it was that they were believing. Suddenly they have this revelation and it switches in their mind and they're like, oh my gosh, I can live differently moving forward. And I love that. For me, it's like, I want to see folks as often as I can, but my goal is to get them moving forward fast. And cause I'm like, you should be doing self-care stuff, like mental health care, absolutely do it. But I'd love to see them move forward. So for me, I spent a lot of time studying. I spent a lot of time learning about different ways to help people move forward. I'm kind of a nerd about it. Honestly, I'm a little obsessed with it. So I just love it though. I love working with people. I love the dynamic of problem solving and all the stuff that happens in a therapy session. it's a lot of fun, and I love being with IOME. This is a blast. I was so excited when Becky and I connected over coffee and just kind of heard her heart about things. And I was like, man, this sounds like a great fit. So thankful to be here, part of what's going on with everything.
Yes. Thank you, Sheila. Great job. All right. And then we have the beautiful Morgan. Hey. And so her and I met, through connections. But anyways, Morgan is our Denver therapist, our Denver trained supporter, and actually is taking on the role of the regional manager in that position too. So she's really going to be connecting and networking and kind of, just sharing the IOME mission with a ton of people in that area. Seriously, Morgan, you have also been a godsend and answer to a prayer, because I have been looking and searching and praying over that specific growth, and you came in, and I'm so grateful for the connection that we've had. I'm very aware of those gut instincts, and I just felt so comfortable with you in the very beginning. And I know that is a testament of who you are as a counselor as well. The comfort, right? Like you're just comforting. And so it has been a blast in these last month. Has it been a month? I don't even know.
About a month, yeah.
Okay, not very long. But she is taking on all of my crazy ideas. She's taken all of my disorganization and put it together somehow, and has already made such a big difference in the couple of members that we already have in Denver. So Morgan, I'm so grateful. Thank you for being part of IOME, and introduce yourself to the rest of the group.
Yeah. I'm just so grateful and humbled to be in the presence of so many amazing women tonight. Thank you so much. And thanks for everything that you guys have shared so far. I really felt so just grateful and blessed to be a part of IOME as well. It just feels like it's so in line with the work that I've done my whole life, and I just hadn't found the right place. And so this is like a really good landing spot for me. I just think that the charisma and the power that that Becky has within her heart, I feel like it really, it really attracts some incredible people. And so I really am so thrilled to be a part of this. I feel like it's in a sense like a movement, of us all kind of standing together and figuring out ways that as women we can help each other and help our communities, with the self-care, and with also understanding our own power as people, and as mothers, as friends, as families. And as I say that, I can also tell you that it has been, a work in progress for me too. I like to talk a little bit about like imposter syndrome, where, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like where you essentially really question like your role and whether or not you're worthy. And so that's been a huge journey for myself. And I really enjoy working with clients around that, and understanding how to empower ourselves and what tools we can use to really understand the gifts and the brilliance that we have. And so that's part of the therapy that I do, is just helping with developing self-compassion, developing joy, developing ways of being in this world, and ways of kind of accepting who we are in this moment. I use a lot of mindfulness too. And I'm a mom. I have a 5-month-old and a 3.5-year-old, and it's been really fun, and it's been scary, but it's ultimately the second time around, I have much more owned this space as being a mom, and being a mama bear for that matter. Anyway, I am just really glad to be here with all of you, and just look forward to hearing more and to sharing more. And just my heart is so open. Thank you so much.
Yes. Oh, so good. Oh my goodness, I could burst, but I'll keep it together. So thank you guys. That's so perfect. And that's exactly, the mission behind IOME, is bringing incredible therapists like your guys, like you just heard, and offering their services in a simple and effective way. And just overcoming those stigmas and whatnot. And so anyways, that's really where my heart is. It's so much fun to blend the two worlds of that coaching, the accountability, the solution focus, and then getting to the root cause of whatever obstacle it is that we are faced with, that's preventing us from going to where we need to be, where we want to be. And so that's what I think it's all about. And so I'm so grateful to be able to do that together with everybody. Sheila, thank you so much for being on. We are so grateful for you. And if anybody has questions about her, if you want to talk to her, work with her, just let us know and we can set up links and things like that. Okay. Okay, so then that is going to lead me over to Miss Jessica. So Jessica and I, oh gosh, do I even know our story, Jess? Like, we met a long time ago, and it was over the prenatal, like my heart about preventing postpartum depression and anxiety. And I think that was the initial meetup. And then we've kind of crossed paths several times since then. And you've just been one of those that I'm like, oh yeah, she's good stuff. She actually helped me when I was pregnant. She did some energy work with me, and it was lovely. It was incredible. So I can attest to her services. I can attest to her knowledge, and she's just awesome. So I have accolades. Hang on, when I just had it pulled up. So she is a holistic nurse and a healing touch apprentice. She has practiced in emergency nursing, home care with pediatric and adult populations, and private duty pediatric nursing as well. That's incredible. Janelle is also nurse. Where is she at? There she is. So she currently provides holistic nursing care to families with new babies, and she practices this at the Healing Touch at Glen Wellness in Fort Collins. And so Glen Wellness is one of our partners who do acupuncture and a lot of different incredible supportive tools for those of us that are wanting to have families and things like that also. So they're incredible. I think it's a testament to the fact that they brought Jessica on to practice there as well. So Jessica is going to lead us in this incredible energy work, and I'm going to just give it to you, Jess. I'm so excited to get to know a little bit more about energy work. I'm very trusting. I'm like, just do whatever you need to do. I trust that you know, but I know some people want to know more about it. So take it away, friend.
Well, thank you, Becky, so much for the lovely introduction. That was really nice. It's really an honor to be here, and I've really enjoyed hearing each of your stories. So thank you so much for sharing about yourselves. I'm not sure what is everybody here, are some people completely new to energy medicine? Can you raise your hand maybe if you know? Okay, great. So I'll start kind of with a basic explanation, and then if you have questions, maybe you can put it in the chat and I'll try to answer them. And then we're going to do like a self-care technique together after a brief introduction to this. So we all have an energy field, and then we all have energy centers within our body. And in Healing Touch, we believe when those things become congested or they're not functioning properly, it'll start out as like an energy blockage. And if it's not corrected or cleared, sometimes those will manifest as physical symptoms in our physical body. So that is why it's important to take care of your energy system. And it's also a really great way to manage your stress too. It can just kind of help induce the relaxation response within our bodies, which helps us relax, better oxygenate, decrease cortisol levels, and then we feel better. And I was thinking about, I think it's Elaine, you were saying that you had a really stressful event and then you were diagnosed with diabetes. There's research out there talking about how our stress levels they believe up to 80% of our chronic conditions that we have are stress related. So that's why stress management is really important to staying healthy too.
I think I was supposed to come here because, interesting enough, I did go through Reiki 2 training, but I never learned how to do Reiki truly on myself. I do it for other people, but I really didn't learn to do it for myself.
Well, this is a good starting place then.
It's a good place to land again. Yes, thank you. I'll let you carry on.
So if you're thinking of our human energy system as kind of like, we could use the analogy of traffic and how traffic flows. So when our roads are clear and the traffic is light and the sun is out and it's a beautiful day, everything flows pretty smoothly. And that's what we like to see happen. But if there's a snowstorm or a car accident or something, things get kind of backed up and they're not working the way they should. And we have to sit in traffic or move around an accident or wait for the snowplows to come through and clear the roads for us to start driving again. So that same thing can happen within our energy system. We can just get blockages and congestion, and then the energy doesn't flow as smoothly. So when we get energy work done, or we do energy work for ourselves, we're clearing and removing those blockages to allow the energy to flow through our body system more freely. So that is kind of what you're doing, is clearing blockages to allow the energy to flow more freely. And then the secondary response that is really nice, that often happens when you go to get a session done, is an induction of the relaxation response, which, like I had mentioned before, can lower cortisol levels and helps you feel relaxed, increases oxygenation, and that will have more of the physical effects and help us decrease our stress levels. So does anybody have any additional questions? That's just kind of a basic rundown of our energy system and how energy medicine will help it.
I love the visual. I thought that was really good. Go ahead, Juliana.
No. Sorry, I'm going to get super nerdy here for a second. But when you talk about energy, do they like equate? Are you talking about the electrical impulses that run through our axons? Like, is that
that's a form of energy? Yes. This is more of a subtle energy. So if you guys want to try this with me, you can kind of like rub your hands together. And
I am actually going to move off of this hard chair and get comfortable. So
yes,
back out for a minute and move to a comfortable chair.
Yep,
okay?
Get comfy, honey.
And if you bring your hands like 10 inches apart and just kind of slowly bring them together. And sometimes you can kind of feel like a magnetic feeling, like you have a magnet between your hands.
Yeah.
And so that's the subtle energy that we're working with. So there's a slight like charge to it.
Oh, cool.
Did everybody feel that?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
It is. It's a good example to really showcase it, right? To pinpoint it. Okay. Yeah. So cool.
Okay, so do you guys want to get started on the self-care technique?
Well, I did have a question.
Oh, what's that?
I had a question with the energy. So would it be similar to kind of the energy of Chinese medicine then? As far as those energy fields and acupuncture, I mean, I'm familiar with that. I'm familiar with like response testing, you know, with, are you leaning into something or pulling away? So it'd be in that same kind of field.
Yeah, it's in that same kind of realm.
Yeah.
Okay. So what energy practice do you do, Jessica?
Healing touch.
Healing touch? Okay.
Yeah, so it's similar to Reiki. The reason I was drawn to healing touch was that it was started by a nurse, and I get nursing CEUs for doing each of the levels. So I thought I might as well kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah. Does your clinic do, I'm trying to place where you are, do you work with veterans?
Jacob, one of our acupuncturists, does a lot of work with veterans.
Oh, cool.
Jacob Glenn. Yeah, and then Montana, his wife, she does a lot of work with women and fertility and hormone balancing and things like that.
I thought I'd heard of the center where you work, and I was trying to place that because I work with a lot of veterans. So
yeah, it could be him.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay, should we get...
We're excited. Yeah, go ahead.
So this exercise is called the self-mind clearing, and this is a really good one to physically treat like headaches or migraines. And emotionally, it can help you feel kind of more at peace with things. So peace of mind, if you're having trouble kind of turning your mind off or sometimes anxious feelings, this one can be good for that. And what it's going to do is help balance the energy within the brain. And bring a feeling of peace.
So cool.
So, good one. So if you can kind of find somewhere comfy to sit, nice and quiet, relaxed. And in Healing Touch, we often set an intention before the session. So if you want to think to yourself what your intention would be for doing this, whether that's peace of mind, promoting comfort if you're having a headache. And we always try to frame things in a positive way too. So instead of saying like decreasing this pain in my head, we would say, I want to increase the comfort in my head. So, and you can just think of an intention for this. And if you don't have an intention, you could also say for your highest good, which is just kind of saying like, I believe my body is intelligent and that whatever needs to happen for healing to occur will occur. Okay, so we're going to hold each position for about a minute. And we're going to start with the first one, which is just crossing your hands over your chest. And during this, you're just trying to focus on your breathing, focus on your intention. Okay, next we're going to move our hands to the front of our forehead and kind of cupping the back of our skull. Next, we're going to move our thumbs to the base of our skull with the fingers resting around the back of the head. Next, we're going to move our fingers to the crown of our head and thumbs resting on the back of your head. And just stay with your breath, focusing on your in-breath and your out-breath. Focusing on your intention. Next, moving the fingers to just above the tops of both of your ears. Now cup your hands over your eyes with fingers pointed towards your forehead. Staying with your breath as you breathe in and out. Bring your focus to your intention. Next, move your hands across your hairline so that your fingertips are touching. Now we'll massage lightly over the jaw joints. And then we're going to take our hands and brush from our mid forehead down and off our chins. And we'll do this 3 times. And then we'll kind of cup your cheeks. And finally, we'll end back with our hands crossed. At this point, I always like to express gratitude for my body, my health, the healing that's occurred, and anything else I'm feeling grateful for. And I'm grateful for all of you for taking the time to learn this self-care technique.
Thank you. That was so good.
What did you guys think?
I just feel beyond relaxed.
Super relaxed.
Definitely brought me back to thinking about using my Reiki for myself.
Yeah,
that's good, Elaine.
I have no problem doing it for other people. I have a lot of friends that actually, hey, could you do that Reiki thing for me?
It's a really great skill to have.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm glad that I came tonight.
Yeah.
So grateful.
One other thing I just was thinking about as we were doing this was this one, though it doesn't take a really long time, it still takes a little bit of time. And one of the things I like to do that doesn't take any time at all is like each night when I'm taking a shower, I just kind of visualize like dusting off the day, and I just like pat down my energy field. And that's a really nice quick thing. And the visual I often use is like if I had my feathers ruffled, I'm just kind of like smoothing them down.
That's good.
You can do that anytime. Like if you have like an encounter during the day that just kind of makes you not feel good, just smooth down your feathers. If your kids are having a hard time or baby's crying and you can't get them settled, you know, just they have their feathers ruffled, just smooth them back down. And so that's a nice quick one too.
That's good. I love those visuals you're sharing, you know, really makes it more practical, more tangible, I guess.
Yeah.
That's good. Beautiful.
Yeah. Are you going to share the worksheet that has the steps on it?
Yep, I will share that. I'll be able to post it in our Facebook group. And then I think I can share it as a file too. And I'll send it out with the email and the recording of tonight's session too. So then you guys can always just jump back in and redo this, you know, and follow Jessica's guidance in it too. That's such a good thing. So I'm going to pull it up right now so you guys can see what we're talking about. So it's just this nice little visual right there. Isn't that great?
Oh, there it is.
Did it come up? Okay, good. Sorry. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's so good. I'm definitely going to be sharing that with my clients that are just in that higher stress.
Yeah, I think this one is really great for everything that's going on in the world right now, because I think we're all feeling a little bit of anxiety, fearfulness, and uncertainty. And this one just really kind of helps balance all that out and gets a little more, gives us a moment to breathe and just connect too. So it's nice.
So good. Perfect.
Did you want to talk about the 5 sessions or?
Yeah, go ahead, Jess. I'll let you lead that.
So I'm finishing up my apprenticeship, and I'm hoping in July to be able to complete my apprenticeship and move towards the full practitioner of healing touch. And part of that, I have to do a number of sessions. And so I wanted to offer up to 5 free mini sessions. So if you were interested in having a mini session with me, it would be a distance session, so over the phone. And we could go ahead and connect and figure out a time that works for both of us, and I could offer you that. It would probably be about 30 to 45 minutes of your time.
Cool. Yes, I would definitely encourage you guys to take advantage of that. Like I said, I was able to do that probably 2 years ago now that Bristol's a year and a half old, but it was so good just to have, I think it's the intentionality, right, of sitting down, focusing, like looking in, recognizing what is tight, right, where I am holding that tension or whatever it is. And so that's what I probably love the most about it. And then knowing and trusting that our bodies are meant to work through that energy, and shift and move and clear things out. And so being able to trust in that was so beautiful. So I appreciate that a ton. So Jessica, will you share your email in here in the comments, or a phone number for them to call or text you, or whatever's the best system for you to get those booked?
Yes.
Awesome. And then we don't have too much left. What I figured we could do is just each of us share a major takeaway, maybe some positive feedback for Jessica, one thing that you loved, and then just kind of, something beautiful. Maybe it's something that you're grateful for. Maybe it's what your intention was during that energy work. Maybe something just, again, positive feedback for Jessica. And then when we do that, I will, and after we wrap that up, I'll do our drawings. And I think we have 5, let me double check. We have like 4 or 5 different giveaways, and so what I'll do is whoever wins first gets to pick the prize, and then we'll go down the list. But they're all really good, so you guys are going to be excited. Yeah, we have 4. Okay, and so if we can just go down the line, I might just pick on you guys. I'm not picking on you on purpose. It's just the way that my screen's lined up, I promise. And so Brittany, would you mind going first again and just share some feedback while we get ready to do our drawings?
Yeah, I felt really connected with my breath. I mean, just really trying to focus on that, and, saying my intention. Mine was, I'm going to have a great night's sleep because I haven't been sleeping so great. So that was mine, and I just feel really relaxed and just good and happy. So it was wonderful.
So good. Thank you, Brittany. Juliana.
My intention was the one you told us, Jess, that our bodies are intelligent and know what it needs. I felt so relaxed. My eyes were watering. I was just like, man, I could fall asleep right now. I'm excited to share this with my partner, and because he has trouble sleeping, so I'm hoping this will help. And I just feel so lucky to be here of everything that's going on in the world, and I'm just grateful for all of you.
Thank you for that. Beautiful. Thank you. Miss Ariel.
I had headache, so that's all I was thinking was that I don't want to have a headache, but in a positive way. And it helped, I think, having that, my kids are quiet upstairs. I don't know what they're doing. I had my, headphones in, and it was really quiet and relaxing, and taking the time to just stop and think about what you need in yourself was really good. I think I'll look into that because I really like that and enjoy that.
Good. Perfect. Thanks, girl. Janelle.
I thought it was great as well. And I think I was just focusing on kind of after having my session with Sheila today. Like many of you, I think, you're doing things for others And even like you said, Elaine, and maybe not always stopping and doing it for yourself. And I mean, sometimes my self-care can still be in like the doing things category, working out. I mean, we're still working. I don't know. So I was just really focused on just releasing any tension, and it's great to have this as a tool. So I'm really excited to utilize that, and especially just to be able to do that midday, not to wait till the end of the day when maybe I had a head. I woke up with a headache in my back, and I've been just jumped into PT yesterday. So I'm hurting in weird places today. So yeah, Ariel, I get it when you kind of have that headache and you feel like, oh, but yeah, I'm feeling great right now. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Elaine?
Oh, I definitely pulled in the Reiki. I got myself centered to that and called in Reiki and started pulling on that energy. And I do believe that the energy that I receive is truly, I call on, I don't know what your personal beliefs are, but I call on Jesus when I begin a Reiki session. Though Reiki is a Japanese art, every time I start something, and I did that for myself and asked Jesus to bring his healing hands to me. And I also started with headache and went, wow, that's amazing how that went away. Just when I just release it, just say, no, I don't need it, just release it. So, gosh, I'm so excited to be here, Jessica. I definitely got to talk to you some more.
Good. So good. Perfect. Thank you, Elaine. I'm so glad. Morgan?
My intention was I accept and love my body just the way it is today, because I was feeling like the aches and pains of just holding my arms over my head. And but I definitely I'm definitely in a different headspace. So thank you. It was very relaxing.
I love that intention you had. That's so beautiful. Good. Thank you, Morgan. Kristen?
I was kind of going with an intention of letting go what I can't change from this week and today especially. So when I was breathing in, I was thinking of positive thoughts, and then when I was breathing out, I was thinking or like trying to get out any negative thoughts I had. So getting out that negative energy, and it felt really good. So thank you.
Love it. Perfect. I agree with so much of what you guys said. I think my favorite was just being intentional, because I am guilty of just going until I crash, right? And my crash might look like just watching something after the kids are in bed, or just going to bed, or avoiding, right? I mean, there's just so many different things that I crash with, but yeah, I was grateful for just being intentional. I love the visual that you shared at the end too, of just like sloughing off the day, right? Because we hold on a lot of stuff, and a lot of us in this group right now right? Like, we're caregivers of some sort. We are caring for our family. We are caring for our partners, our clients, our members, our customers, whatever that looks like. Patients are all of it. And so I think for me especially, it's nice to like slough that off, because sometimes that can be really heavy. So I loved that for me personally the most. So I appreciate, Jessica, you just have this calming nature in you as well. And it's beautiful. It is a gift for sure. Okay. Well, I'm going to do the drawing. So yay, let's get prepared for that. If you are an IOME member, you get 2 extra entries. So that's exciting. And then I did put my business partners in, because y'all need some self-care and some love also, right? So definitely, I'm just going to make sure I have everything right. And then we have a $25 gift card to Mary Kay Cosmetics, which is great stuff. And then we have a t-shirt and the free consultation with Atlas Nutrition. What else do we have? I'm forgetting. I got to pull up my list, you guys. I'm all about lists. Oh, Spenga. Spenga is offering a 10 punch card, 10 free classes punch card. I feel like there's a better way to say that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. They do spinning, strength training, and yoga, and they're a new boutique studio in Fort Collins that's opening in the next probably couple of months now, and I've heard incredible things. The owners are awesome. They're just so beautiful in all the ways. So they are also involved. with that giveaway. And then there is a $25 gift card with a purchase of $75 of the Zaya activewear. Y'all know what I mean? Has anybody not heard of them? They are fantastic.
I wondered how they've heard about them. I have not tried their things, but I'm curious.
Don't do it, Janelle. Don't do it. I'm just kidding. Do it.
Leggings or shorts on.
It's one of those things. I have the joggers, and I live in them. I legitimately, I didn't wear them right now because it was so hot when I started the call today, but it's a incredible active wear. So yoga pants, sports bras, workout shirts, shorts, all the fun things. So it's a fun one as well. Okay, so let's do our drawing right now. Okay.
And I'm doing drawing too, right?
Oh yeah, Janelle, what are you doing, friend? I'm so sorry.
Whatever you want, whatever you guys want. I'm just gonna do a free product of choice, and you guys can choose if you want to focus on sleep, mood, or relief.
Ooh.
So I'll choose. Those are the
That's so good. I have a weird noise happening from my 5-year-old. I think it's a normal note. I don't think it's a scary noise. So we're good. We'll just move on. Oh, goody. Okay, so then Janelle and your products are so good. I love them all of them, especially if somebody's sleep concerns. That would be a great one. And mood is good. I used mood all through the holiday season when you're just a little. It was just a little testy. And so that was really helpful. Okay, guys, the first one that gets to draw is, do you see I'm not cheating in any way?
Mm-hmm.
You will see who it is. It is Brittany. Friend. Okay.
I don't know. I can't decide. I will try the Spenga.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm going to write these down. Okay, so Britt, you're going to love that. Spenga. Perfect. Okay, let's draw again. Da-da-da-da. Elaine, you are our second winner. What do you would like to have, Elaine?
Oh, I don't even know.
Yeah? Do you want me to remind you what they are?
Would you please?
What's that? Did you say yes?
Yes, please.
Okay, so then you could choose the $25 gift card, but it has to be with a purchase of $75 for Zaya Activewear. You could choose the Atlas Nutrition t-shirt and free consultation with one of those coaches, fitness and nutrition coaches. And then you could choose Miss Janelle's free product with Amare. So it could be sleep, mood, or what was the other one, Janelle?
Or relief, or we could order any. I mean,
okay,
let's just talk and see what would be most
good stuff. Or it could be the Mary Kay $25 gift card to Mary Kay products.
Well, since I'm struggling with the nutrition thing, the eating properly, maybe I should go in that direction.
Okay, awesome. I will send I'll send Lauren, I'll hook you guys up, and then you guys can have that conversation.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes, definitely great. Okay, perfect. Next up is, and if I could draw your name twice, I'm gonna re-roll. I hope that's okay. Oh, I did. I drew Elaine twice. I'm sorry. I'm going to re-roll. You should go enter something fun. Okay, still spinning. Miss Lauren won something, so I will connect. Oh, well, she doesn't get to pick, so she's going to get what's last. Okay, so Lauren won, and so we get 2 more drawings. Oh, I thought Sheila. Sheila was our next one, and again, she is going to get whoever responds first between those 2. Last but not least is Miss Ariel. You won, my friend. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. What would you like? Oh, you're muted.
I think I'll do the activewear one.
Oh, cool. Okay. You're going to love it. Awesome. Okay, so then Janelle, I'll reach out to Lauren and Sheila and hook you guys up with your freebie. And then, and then they get to choose which one they want. So cool. Okay, you guys, I'm so grateful for your participation, for joining tonight. Jessica, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your time and expertise and education, right? Because I think that was very educational for each of us. And also we were able to walk away with something very beautiful. So thank you guys for everybody for joining. We are going to do a June event. I am maybe perhaps pushing the envelope and gonna have something in the park where we can be distant, but together. So just be on the lookout for that. Trying to figure out what that all could look like, but I would love to be able to see your guys' faces, air hug, whatever it needs to be, but I miss you guys. So be on the lookout for our next IOME event. And yeah, any thoughts or questions or anything? Are we good?
I want to talk to you, Jessica. So do you want my phone number as well?
Yeah, I'll just put it.
Awesome. I love the connections. It's so good.
Can we say good luck to Kristen?
Say that again, Julianne.
I want to say good luck to Kristen because nursing school is so difficult, and I give you all the props, and you got it, girl.
Yeah,
you do.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I need all the encouragement I can get.
Got it.
Kristen, where are you going to school at? Where do you live?
I live in Littleton, but I go to the Denver College of Nursing.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
I heard
Thank
it's
you.
hard to get into nursing school, actually, isn't it?
Say
What's
that
that?
again.
They don't have enough slots at the nursing school. It takes time to get into school.
That is true, yes.
God, more power to you.
Thank you. She's very smart and she's a very hard worker. So
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Britt.
Okay,
Definitely.
Jessica, my phone number 970-397-6626.
Okay. Is this a number I can text or is it a landline?
Call, leave a message. That's perfectly fine.
Okay, great. Well, I'll connect with you.
I worked until 7 o'clock tonight, so that's why I was kind of late getting on.
Oh, you're
And I
good.
was still, as you saw, I was still messing with my phone.
That's okay. Janelle, what are you going to say, honey?
Quick picture. I'm doing this.
Yes.
So Becky, you look down. It's gonna be Brady Bunch style since there's six.
Okay, let me go ahead.
And Jessica, look down like Brady Bunch.
Okay.
Ariel, you look straight on, and Britt, you look straight on, and Juliana, I have you right in the middle. So you just like rock whatever you want to rock. Elaine,
Okay.
Okay, Elaine's gonna get in some real light because I turned off all the lights for relaxation. So give me just a second to get some light on me.
Okay, and Elaine, you look up. Morgan.
Okay, I have to look up.
Look up. Okay.
Like that.
It'll be fun. We're gonna see if we can pull off the Brady Bunch style. Okay. So Elaine, you look up like this. Okay.
Hello.
You're looking, Jessica, you're looking now, right? Okay, you got it? Okay, Kristen, you're looking. Okay.
Wait, sorry, what am I doing? Looking down?
Yeah, wait, Kristen and Morgan, you gotta look up.
Oh.
Okay, Brady Bunch.
Brady
That's not okay. Okay,
Nose, can you look at my nose?
okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, Jessica, more looking down like this. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think
I heard it go off.
good.
That's hilarious.
Morgan's looking right up into Juliana's cleavage, but it's good. Good.
There's a whole lot there, so.
At least gave us a warning. We did a happy hour with my office. I work at Sears Real Estate. We did a happy hour when this whole COVID thing started. They did not tell me they were taking a picture, and I swear to God, my hair was back like this.
Oh.
No makeup
Yeah, thanks for the prep.
cleaning my house. I looked like crap, and I had a glass of wine in my hand. So I looked like
Cheers to that.
oh my gosh. Had I known, I would have brought my wine.
Right. Yes.
Have
Yes.
boyfriend
We
bring
keep
me
things
some.
very casual in IOME. Mm-hmm. Kristen, thank you. Brittany, tell her thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad you brought
I
her
will.
on.
I will. I'm glad
That
she
was
did.
so
She
neat.
needed a break.
Yes. Yeah, this was a perfect study break. Are you kidding?
Absolutely.
Oh, I should stop it.
Have a nice